Art 2. Now make it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Art 2. If you're new to this channel is about helping you sell your art online. In today's video, we're talking about some of the best tips and tricks that we've shared on this channel to help you sell art on Redbubble. So we're going to compile some of the best tips and share them with you in this one video. We'll call this part 1 just in case I decide to do a follow-up. So let's get into it. So I'm not sure if this is really a tip or a trick, but the number one thing that you need to do if you want to sell on Redbubble is to actually have great designs. You have to put in some work to make sure that your designs stand out against what other people are uploading to the platform, and you also want to know what the trends are so that you know what you're going to be designing in order to be successful on Redbubble. There are so many products on Redbubble that it attracts a vast variety of people that come to the website looking for different things. We do know that a lot of younger people come to Redbubble looking for stickers, posters, clothing. We also know that there's a group of people that come to Redbubble to look for home decor items and things to spruce up their living environment. So if you're looking for different themes of things you want to design for, start with the products. Look at what is available on Redbubble and see if there's a certain design, a certain thing that you want to go for, and start uploading your designs based on those themes to the different products. Now, I found that if you focus on certain products for certain designs, you limit yourself because sometimes you might have sold that design on another item, but you didn't enable it in the store. So don't limit yourself by creating, say, a poster, but not enabling it on a t-shirt, because you might get sales on the t-shirt also. So you want to make sure that you are enabling your products, that they look good on the different products that you're enabling on, and that you take the time to center them to make them look the way that they're supposed to look, because you never know. You might have started off with an idea to create a poster, but that poster might have made a nice shower curtain, for an example, or something else. And if you enable it, you might have gotten a sale that you weren't even thinking you were going to get. So it's important to focus on that. And now the next part of our tips and tricks is actually one of the most asked questions, and it's the tags. And we have a whole video on how to find tags and to create tags, so I'd suggest you watch that instead of taking the information from this particular video. But tags is one of the most important things that you can do to get your design found on Redbubble. Tags is basically the description of what people are going to be searching for in Google or in the search box on Redbubble. So you want to make sure that you have tags that are relevant to your design. Remember that people can't find your items unless you have the appropriate tags, and also the description and title. Those are the other two things that are important if you want to make sales on Redbubble. So to recap, you want to make sure that your title is focused on what the design is about. That is the first thing that you're going to work on, is the title. The next thing is the description. Remember that Google and search boxes can't see a design. They have to know what it is to tell their search engine what it is so that it can be found. So basically, when you're putting something into the description box, use as many words to describe that design as possible, so that when it gets into the Google algorithm and it's being indexed, Google now has an idea of what your design is about. In addition to that, tags are the other component of being found, so you need to make sure that you're researching tags that are appropriate for your design. If you have a proper headline, title, you have a proper description, and you have tags, it'll make it much easier for the search engines to bring traffic to your designs, because they now can kind of understand what your design is about. So spend time with titles, descriptions, and tags. Very important if you want to be found in Redbubble and start to make money. So another thing you want to be careful with in your tags is not to add any copyrighted words in the tag or description or titles. That will get you flagged even if you don't have anything related in your design, but just by having some copyrighted words in your tags, it will get flagged because they'll be looking to see if that design is infringing on copyright. So for an example, if you made a panther and there's a little bit of pink splashed in there somewhere, and you were to put that in your tags, Pink Panther, that might get flagged as copyrighted. Even though you didn't design the Pink Panther cartoon character, but you use those terms in your descriptions or your tags, you're going to get flagged, and it could get that design pulled down or not added to the site for a while until they go and review it. So you don't want to have that kind of stuff slowing you down. So make sure that you're using tags that are not copyrighted and that you're paying attention to that, because sometimes it happens by accident and you don't even realize that you might have used a copyrighted term in your descriptions or your tags. We've added a lot of different videos over the last couple months in regards to Redbubble and print on demand and how to sell your art online. And if you take some time to go through the previous videos that we've uploaded, you'll find a lot of answers to some common questions on how to sell more on Redbubble by understanding Google Analytics, by understanding what's trending. You'll find some of the things that are trending and that you will be able to base designs around those trends. So these videos that I've uploaded in the last little while will provide you with more detail than this tips and tricks video that I've sort of compiled for you guys, so that if you haven't had time to watch all the other videos, that at least you'd have some reference of some of the key things to do to sell on Redbubble. It's important that you know some of the key basics, as we mentioned, with tags, titles, and descriptions. It's also important to know what's trending on Redbubble so you know what to design. And by following some of these simple rules, you'd be surprised how many sales you end up getting because you follow the right path to getting that sale. Now, you can be random and upload anything that you've designed and hope for the best. Sometimes that works too. But having a little bit more structure and formula to what you're going to be spending your time working on, then you'll be more productive. So if you know what people are looking for, if you know that a certain time of the year is coming, like Christmas or Halloween, you know that you can start working on designs to fit those seasons or those holidays. It's important to know where you're at every month by month so that you can be successful on the Redbubble platform. Print on demand is a kind of a tricky business because you're competing with a lot of different designs. It's not just your Christmas postcard that's on there or your Halloween design. There are probably hundreds of thousands of designs competing against yours, and you have to be able to get your stuff found. And you also have to upload consistently and meet some criterias through the Redbubble algorithm. The longer you are on the platform and the more designs you upload, the better chances you have of getting found for some of the designs. So it's a complicated platform, but the videos that we've been trying to put out for you guys sort of narrow down certain key things of this platform and how to take advantage of those key things to get your designs found. We've also talked about self-promoting in previous videos, so that means going on Pinterest, social media like Instagram, Facebook, creating your own website in order to drive traffic to your designs on Redbubble. If you do that, you can increase the number of sales if you're bringing traffic to your own designs from outside of the platform. Now, as I mentioned in a previous video, you do not want to pay for traffic. It's not something you want to do, because if you pay for traffic to Redbubble, eventually what happens is some of that traffic ends up buying something from another vendor or another person that's made designs on Redbubble, and you're not going to get any of that profit unless you're doing affiliate links. So that's another thing too to keep in mind. If you want to make some money off Redbubble from other people's designs, don't forget to sign up for their affiliate program, because you can link it on your web page or social media platform, and maybe sometimes you can mention someone else's work and see if somebody buys it. So there's a combination of things going on where you're promoting your own designs and trying to get people to buy your products with the design on it. And then there's the ability through the affiliate program to sell other people's merchandise or other people's designs on merchandise. And that's an additional income source. So some people have a website and they will talk about the designs they've put up, but once in a while they'll throw in another artist's work. And if you build up enough following on your own website or your own social media platform, then you can juggle between your sales and promoting other people's designs, depending what direction you want to go in. I prefer to just promote things that I'm working on in my own designs and focus on that, because I also like to see sometimes the statistics of these platforms, how much traffic I'm getting from them to certain designs, and it kind of helps me make a decision of what design formula I'm going to be using for my next work. So you got to think outside of the box sometimes when it comes to promoting your work on Redbubble. Now, with all that said, if you guys like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and if you hit the like button, you help us get found in the YouTube algorithm. We're constantly putting up new content on how to use Redbubble and other print-on-demand platforms to make money. So if you subscribe and you hit the notification bell, you're going to know when the next video goes up. So I hope that you found this video informative. It was just sort of a refresher based on some of the other information that we had put in full-length videos on the site previously, but it was just a way to get you guys aware and rethinking of doing things correctly so that you can make money on the Redbubble platform or other print-on-demand websites. So we'll be back with more print-on-demand content shortly, and we hope to see you guys in the next one. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys.